It is Storytelling Sunday. Today, as I was thinking about what I was going to share, I decided I'm going to share a vulnerable story of something that I had to learn yesterday. We're always all learning and growing, right? So, yesterday I was out teaching a dance in Salt Lake City, Utah. And after the social dance, or after the lesson, we started social dance. I'm looking, I'm like, I'm really confused. Why are they slotting in that direction? Which was against the grain and normally is the way we would normally do like a workshop style, not a social style, from my experience in West Coast Swing. And so I asked some of the people there that go there regularly, and they said, well, we decided to choose to slot this way because we can fit more people on the floor. Even though I had a different idea of that, 'cause we used to have a dance there every week where we slotted the social dance style. Um, but as I felt to feel myself get feel like some pushback in my chest, I had to pause. And so, Shalay, what's really important is you having to slot the way that you think it needs to be, or to just show up with love and understanding and connection and all of the things that truly matter. So even though it emotionally was challenging for me for a bit because it went against the grain that I'm used to, I decided it was definitely more important for me to put those feelings aside and be able to connect and love with those who I am dancing with. So after I made that choice, I decided to not bring it up again, not think about it, and just have a good night of dancing and connecting with friends. And so the rest of the night was exactly that. I didn't want to end up leaving. I was having an amazing time and just was in a state of joy and happiness. But I had to choose that because it was starting to not go down that path. And I realized it's not in line with who I choose to be, who I want to be, but sometimes we don't always show up as our best selves. And a lot of times we just have to recognize when that is happening. I see it as a win when our body reacts to something. That is me needing to stop and pause and listen. And in those moments, that's when we can learn. That's when we can choose again. It doesn't mean we're going to show up and always be this perfect person. No, we're going to mess up along the journey. But if we are willing to notice and stop and pause and make a change, that is what's important. So I hope you guys can just notice the moments when, first of all, decide for you what is most important, and let that be the guiding light to everything that you do and choose. And when that guiding light shifts a little bit, don't get down on yourself, but choose again. So you guys have a great rest of the day, and we will see you